So where do we find Birkhoff when the season starts?
Well, the season starts off and Nikita's on the run, and we're all looking for her. So it's Ryan and myself, and we're in the new mobile command center, which is like some kind of jumbo jet that we've tricked out, and we're on the hunt for her and doggedly trying to find our lost family member.
How important is it for you to have kind of the closure as this being your final Comic-Con with this show as this character, to, you know, kind of have that closure with the fans as you go into the final episodes?
I'm sorry, what's the question?
How important is it for you to have that kind of closure with the fans, like having an
It's great.
opportunity?
It's really nice, and you can feel the atmosphere. You know, they're excited that we're here, and they're a little bit sad to see us go at the same time. So it's really nice to get a chance to come and touch base one last time, and you know, from our angle, feel the love a little bit. You know, so it's nice.
Have you been given any hint as to how the season's going to end for your character? Or
I have no idea. We never know. We know usually like we get the scripts like a couple of days, 3 if we're lucky, before we start shooting, and we don't know where it's going to go.
any thoughts on the destruction of the beautiful building and
Division?
Yeah.
I thought it was great. I thought it was high time. You know, I've been stuck in that place for like basically 3 seasons. I got let off the leash in season 2 for a little while, but the whole season 3 I was stuck in that dungeon. So like I was thrilled to see it torn down. It was fun.
So what do you want to see for next season in terms of now that you're out and Division's destroyed?
I can't wait to see where it goes. I think it's going to be great, and you know, although a lot of people were kind of let down about the truncated season, I think it's an opportunity to tell a really tight story. You got 6 episodes. You know, you can really make that into something that's cohesive as opposed to like when you have to drag something out for 22, 23 episodes. A lot of the time, it just turns into kind of a mishmash, you know, because you have to have all these separate storylines and things just to keep the plate spinning. And I think it's going to be a nice, focused, tight story. It's going to be great.
So what's your idea for Birkhoff's happy ending?
I don't know. We'll see if it's going to be a happy ending. I mean, who knows? Maybe this will end up being a tragedy, right? Who knows? We'll see. I mean, certainly killing off a beloved character would be strong. I don't know what's going to happen.
Well, I know a lot of people, I remember last season when they were talking about the rumored death of the main character, and a lot of people were online saying that they were worried that they were going to be killed off.
He's a candidate for sure. You know, like he's beloved, but he can go too. You know, like the show can survive without him. So definitely, it was a risk. They kept me around so far. We'll see.
Glad they did.
Yeah, it's fun.
Any future, do you think, for Birkhoff and Sonia?
Well, she's definitely going to be in this next season.
Oh, good.
So we'll see where that goes. You know, it's never very interesting to keep it happy. You know, so I'm sure something will occur to shake things up. And this year also, I spoke to Craig a little bit, and they're going to delve into Birkhoff's origin story.
Oh.
So I can't tell you exactly what that is, but it's going to be pretty cool, and there's a potential that maybe the Birkhoff that we all know and love might not really be the Birkhoff that we all know.
Any cool spy-fi that you can tease on?
I don't know about the spy-fi yet. We haven't gotten that far. I've read the first script, and you know, the most spy-fi thing, like I said, is the mobile jet that they're rocking and rolling in. So.
You get to drive it?
You know, they don't specify who's driving it. So we've talked
It's self-driving.
Well, we're in the air, so it's on autopilot at the time, but they haven't mentioned like who lands it and who takes off. And I don't know what they're going to do. See, maybe there'll be like a secret, like a new character they come up with. You know, like a lurch, like they just come up, open the door, and it's like he's the driver.
What's kind of been your, I wouldn't say like your favorite moment, but something that, you know, you did within the past 3 years that you thought you would never do as your character? That you, when you started, you said, well, I would never see Birkhoff doing this.
Any of the action stuff, you know, like he's. I was hoping that they would get there, but you know, I spend as the computer geek, I spend almost all of my time in front of a monitor. So anytime I've been able to get out and get my hands on like a gun, it's been a lot of fun. And the finale when he comes, you know, gets to jump in and save the day and engage in combat and hose down a hallway full of bad guys and stuff. That's the type of stuff that, like, when I did it, I was like, man, thanks so much, Craig, for just giving me like one shot to do it, you know.
If you were going to write the ending for your character, would you want happy or tragic or bittersweet? What do you feel like?
I'm a fan of either tragic or bittersweet. I don't trust happy so much. I don't know.
It's not as interesting.
Not going to fly off in the mobile command system into the sunset.
That would be nice. I suspect that very well might be where it goes.
Room for one more question.
You talked about reading the first script from this season. I mean, how did it feel kind of getting that script? Did it feel like a different energy as you're kind of going into these final episodes? Or
Yeah, it's definitely. It's the new season has a new energy. You know, it's what's been one of the cool things about the show has been that every season has really been unique. You know, like they begin and complete a story, and then a new season begins and they begin and complete that story. And I think it's the same thing for this. And there is going to be a new energy and a new feel to it, and it'll be its own complete piece that fits into the whole.